There is an epidemic that we need to talk about. Why is it that men ignore you in person? What's going on? And you know what? You're probably thinking this has only happened to me once and I'm making a video about it. But no, this has been happening years.
Welcome back, people. Today we are checking out one crazy episode. Today's episode is by Alpha Central, titled "Look What Happens When You Ignore Women." It is when men finally start ignoring women and they are losing their minds. This is a must watch, so let's get right into it.
Here's Jamie. She wants to know what happened. Had this great connection with this guy. He's not calling her now. Why?
Let's see.
Hello.
Is this Jason?
Yeah.
Hey, Jason. Good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling from the Fred Show. So I'm asking about, I'm calling to ask you about a date that you went on with a girl named Jamie. Do you remember Jamie?
Yeah, I remember Jamie.
Okay. Well, Jamie's on the phone. Jason, say hi to Jamie. Jamie, Jason. She says you guys met. You went out a couple times casually. You had arranged for maybe a third, more extensive date, or at least talked about that, and she hasn't heard from you since. So can you tell us why? She wants that closure. She wants to know what happened.
You're going home and you're leaving a date and you walk by and you see the girl you were just on a date with, some dude in the alley. Like, that's kind of it.
What happened?
What?
We went out twice, and then she said she had to split early. That's why we. Anyway, I was leaving the bar, and I'm walking home, and I literally in the alley, like next to the parking lot, right behind where we just were. She's some dude, and I'm like, okay, that's
Wait, outside the bar where you just had a date, Jamie?
That's not true. Okay, listen, I mean, it's kind of true, but it's not true.
So that was you. You were doing that.
It's true.
Wait, what?
Listen, I don't like him at all. He's just the father of my kids.
But can you see how if he walks by and sees that, like,
Well, who stares into cars? It was the corner of a parking lot. I mean, like, if there's no, I don't even, like, what is he? Like, how do you...
Oh, yeah, this is totally my fault. You know what? I'm so sorry that I walked by and noticed you with a mouth.
That is one of the craziest stories I have ever heard. Wow. And she called a whole talk show or a whole morning radio show just to see why he didn't want a third date. Well, there's your answer.
Serious question for my mans out there. Why are you guys not approaching women? What is that about? What is that about? I have seen so many hot guys lately, and we make eyes, we exchange the look, we have the look, and then there's nothing else. I'm like, are you gonna come approach me? Hello, I don't want to be the one to approach you, okay? Because that's not my man's. My man's has, you know, the ball that he has, and he's not afraid to come up to me and say something, say hello. So if you're a man out there, you know, you guys have a reason. Use them. And don't be afraid to approach women, because we don't want to do that, you know? This is just a pro tip, okay?
Maybe because a few months ago you told us you'd rather be with a bear in a forest than a man. Maybe that's why.
Wiley.
Okay, Wiley, kiss or slap? Me.
I think I'm gonna choose slap, bro.
Where are you gonna slap me?
Right here, bro.
You just slapped me.
Oh.
Now, to everyone listening, what would you guys choose? Let me know down below.
Would you rather $100 or to go out on a date with me?
$100.
Why? That's so mean.
I don't know Gothics.
You what?
Gothics.
You don't like goth girls. What do you like?
Normal people.
No, he said normal people.
I'm just kidding.
He said normal people.
See you guys.
He said what we were all thinking. Somebody normal, lady, not a goth. Dang. What the heck? Hold on, she did that with her bare hands? She broke a car window with her bare hands. Who is she, the Hulk?
Nixon works the sideline and he's out of bounds. David Long missed. And Nixon made him pay to the tune of 19. Good job by push the ball upfield.
Wow.
Is that?
Try again. Wow.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Not only are women getting ignored by men, now they're getting ignored by dogs as well. Oh my god. Yeah, he chose peace over violence. Oh, I'm sure LeBron was just fuming that you didn't look his way.
Just found out the boy who likes me, who I don't like back, is finally moving on from me because I rejected him. Maybe I was kidding. Maybe I do like you now. I'm not liking someone else.
And that right there is a woman's logic. And that right there is why so many men are struggling to date.
Tell the people why you're leaving me, why you hate me.
Because I'm going to play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's because you hate me. You're leaving me forever.
That's why I'm wearing the ring to remind me to come back.
Oh, so you have to have a ring to remind you to come back? You're a douche wagon, okay? Go take your little wagon and douche the way on out.
Okay.
Rude.
God forbid a man has hobbies. What's wrong with Dungeons and Dragons? How is it allowed for a woman to wear a miniskirt and then dance like that in a church? Was it Halloween? Like, why is she wearing that? Yeah, she just wants attention. For what? Like, for some likes? You're degrading yourself as a woman for likes?
I just found it, sir.
All right. What are you doing? What are you doing? That is the worst fake seizure I have ever seen. Knock it off. Snap out of it. You're having a seizure. I want to make sure you're okay. Breathe. Breathe. Oh, then stop pretending to have a seizure. You'll have a seizure. Because you're not having a seizure.
I can't breathe.
Penny 450.
I have seizures. Penny 450.
Wow.
I have seizures.
We have one faking a seizure. Can you send fire?
And the Oscar for the worst seizure I have ever seen goes to this young lady.
Percent of men aged 18 to 24 have never approached a woman in person in their life.
Damn.
And like even higher percentage, 18 to 30, haven't approached a woman in the last year.
I have a slightly weird take on this, which is that actually the thing you hear about as sort of the thing that Gen X people talk about of going up to someone in a bar and this being a way of striking up relationships. I think that was a very brief period of history, sort of post-prevalent but pre-internet, where that was considered normal. The normal way, actually, that people start relationships in the vast majority of cultures is to be like, it is like semi-arranged marriage, right? Like not the full, you've never met this person before, 13-year-olds, whatever, getting betrothed, like not like that, but the sort of you're introduced by family members, mutual friends, you're known in the community, you go to the same church, whatever it is, and then both of your families like consent to the marriage and it works out okay.
I 100% disagree. I don't think this lady knows what she's talking about. It is just that women now are pretending like they don't care about men and they just reject men left and right, which I don't think has ever happened this much or this magnitude in human history. I don't know what's worse, her take or her recording the way she did. It took her forever to zoom in. That is actually genius. I gotta try that.
You see a bunch of distractions, right? You see, I'm out here, I'm just vibing. I ain't worried about no females. I ain't worried about none of that. I got my own goals going on. So it depends. You can be in these areas. People come out here. You come out here for two things. You can come out here for bullshit, get drunk and find some hoes and leave, or you can come out here and network with somebody that actually can do something for your life.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Why don't men ever make the first move anymore?
Because women want to be men.
No, we don't.
Well, you're so hyper-focused on being a man that men don't want to approach you anymore. It's gross. Men don't care about your independence or high-flying status. We want peace, not chaos that you bring with competition of trying to be better than what we are. We don't offer any value to you anymore if you can have whatever it is that you want. So, if you want to be approached by a man, then you need to learn how to be a woman.
That right there is more wisdom than 99.9% of podcasts or these dating experts, as we just heard earlier. What this man just said was pure gold. Rewatch that a few times because that is the number one issue with modern dating right now. Oh, that's a bad strategy. Yeah, that is one of the worst choices she could have made.
Why does Mbappe push this woman away when she tried to get his number? Most people think Mbappe is single because he just wants to focus on football. But the real reason that his mom revealed is way deeper. In their last match, when this girl tried to get his number, Mbappe told her to try her luck with another player. And he did the same thing when Kim Kardashian tried to hit on him at the white party. Every time he shows up at any event, Mbappe was never seen with a woman. But it's not just because he wants to stay focused. His mom revealed that Mbappe was once in a serious relationship and deeply in love, but she left him immediately when he refused to sign on marriage papers. Mbappe was heartbroken, but now he is wary and won't get in any relationship if fame or money was involved.
That's what happens. This man learned his lesson the hard way, and now he will not go for a gold digger ever again.
You gotta go!
I don't like her.
I'm not.
Damn.
Hey, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking. You're gorgeous. I'm just letting you know you're gorgeous.
Girls swear that they want men to approach, and then they act like this. Sometimes they are the ones keeping themselves and everyone around them single. Literally nobody wants to deal with energy like that. And look, guys aren't perfect. Clearly this was not the best time, but if it was another dude who's tired of dating apps and tired of feeling lonely, finally worked up the courage to put himself out there, and this is the kind of reaction he got, that is probably his first and last time ever doing that. And the funny part is, I wasn't even talking to her. I was trying to compliment her friend in the back, and she jumps in, starts screaming and making a scene. Classic fridge protecting the snacks. So yeah, you can keep talking about why don't men approach us anymore? But when you act like this, you create the exact reality that you complain about. So when you're sitting in your 30s and thinking, where have all the good men gone? Rewind this clip and you'll have your answer.
And that is why men stopped approaching. That's all you gotta see. Just this one clip will answer a million questions.
I'm not selling with you. I'm a little upset that he didn't enjoy the view, but...
That is some fatherless behavior right there. He even cleaned? A woman just hates seeing a man in peace. Like, she just faked that her dishwasher was broken and leaking for this poor man just to look around and waste an hour of his time. And then he even cleaned up after her. Yeah, I think we all agree. Time to go home. Yeah, you could tell this guy's like, I'll rather be home than watch all these women twerk all over the place.
There is an epidemic that we need to talk about. Why is it that men ignore you in person? What's going on? And you know what? You're probably thinking this has only happened to me once and I'm making a video about it. But no, this has been happening years. It's years. So, for example, when I was in college, I was hanging out with this guy like on and off for a while. And I would see him at the bar all the time and he would never say anything to me, which was just, oh my God. But one time, my best friend went up to this girl that he was standing next to that he was like friends with. And she starts talking to her. And I'm with my friend, obviously. He looks at me, eyes wide open, and then turns around, walks away as fast as he possibly could, all the way out the bar. All the way out the bar. And then 30 minutes later snapped me and told me to come hang out. I was like, no. There are more. This one guy, I was snapping him for months. I would see this man at the gym all the time and he would never say hi to me. Never. Ever. And you know what? One time I was working out right next to him for like 20 minutes, didn't say a word. And if you think that's bad, it's really not, because the same guy, one time I had literally just Snapchatted him first, by the way. I was in the Uber, my friend and I get out of the Uber to go in line for this bar, and we see him getting in line for the bar. And so obviously we're behind this man in line. We were in line right next to each other for an hour and a half, and he did not say hi to me once. And you know what? I did call him out for that. I did Snapchat him after he just like disappeared at one point. I Snapchatted him and I was like, I don't know, I called him out. I was like, wasn't that you in line or something? This man responded with, think I would have recognized you. I threw my phone.
See how women get triggered when they get rejected by men? But men get rejected all the time and nobody blinks an eye. But the second a woman gets rejected, TikToks are being made, it's posted on CNN, the whole world knows.
Oh, and he
Dated you like
nuh-uh.
Dang, he's good at 5 feet down. Girl, he got a whole woman. You better leave him alone.
You better leave him alone. He got a whole wife. He got a whole wife, though.
And that is it for today, fam. Thank you guys for watching. This, once again, was Alpha Central's video titled, Look What Happens When You Ignore Women. This was one crazy video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Thanks once again. Have a great day. Some people just can't take no for an answer.